Hey, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
What were your thoughts about going in the third round? Is that about what you were expecting when this process started, or is it earlier or later than you anticipated?
Honestly, I honestly didn't go into this with any expectations, but other than getting an opportunity to play for a football club, and so just being able to go in the third round is a blessing. From where I come from, is definitely a huge accomplishment. So I couldn't have asked for anything better than this.
Can you talk about where you came from? Can you just kind of elaborate on your journey to be a third-round pick in the NFL and what it means to you?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in a small city, East Palo Alto, California. City is a 2-mile radius, so it's a small town. You know everybody. Everybody's your cousin. You guys may know Devontae Adams. He's from there. So just making it out of there was amazing. So just so grateful.
Is Devontae your cousin?
Nah. I know his family. His family knows mine, but not my cousin.
How many people were in your graduating high school class?
So I went to I didn't go to high school in East Palo Alto. I went to James Logan High School in Union City. So my graduating class was maybe a little over 1,000. I went to a big high school.
Okay.
Teams talking to you mainly at corner. Can you play a little safety? What are teams telling you?
Don't know. Whatever they need me to do, I'll go get it done. So, yeah.
What have your conversations been like with the Cowboys leading up to the draft?
It was more so just talking on a personal level, getting to know each other. Didn't talk a whole lot of football. I think they knew and that I knew what I was getting myself into if I were to go to Dallas. I know quite a bit about Coach Dan Quinn and what he likes to run, so didn't talk too much football. Just really just getting to know each other.
How do you know so much about Dan?
I'm a football. I love to watch football. I see what he did in Atlanta. Just the type of scheme he ran, and just the type of corners he liked, long and athletic. So just kind of knew.
One of the corners you had, I believe, was Brandon Brown, who was also 6'4". What are the challenges of being so tall to play outside?
Nothing to me. For me, it's an advantage. I get my hands on the shorter, quicker guys, and I'm able to run with them. The bigger guys, I'm able to match the physicality. So for me, it's an advantage, if anything.
So you really had no real expectations, but the fact that you are in the third round on the second day of the draft, how satisfying is that to you?
What was that?
You say you didn't have any expectations going into this, but the fact that you did get picked in the third round, how satisfying is that for you?
Beyond satisfying. I couldn't even put it into words. As soon as I got the call, kind of like my legs were weak. Got to talk with Mr. Jerry Jones, and it was just amazing. Beyond satisfactory.
Are you having a party what was your draft party at your parents' house, or you at a bar, restaurant?
Yeah, it's at my mother's house. Probably got about maybe 20, 30 people here. Probably some more people be on their way, but yeah, it's crazy right now.
Half the town?
What was that?
Will half the town be there?
Yeah, they probably will.
Your hometown, you said, was it East Palo Alto?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is that where you are right now?
No, I'm in Stockton, California.
Okay. When you're that tall at cornerback, what's the challenge of having, short area of quickness with those long strides of yours?
Yeah, just learning how to. For me, it's just learning how to condense my steps. Just getting in and out of my breaks a lot quicker. At defensive back, I was taught that you're always putting a step behind. So just having to just getting out of my breaks a little quicker. But I worked on it, so shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. if someone hadn't watched any of your games at Oregon State and we wanted to go to the film and get a good feel for you, what's the game that you would point people to?
What games?
Yeah.
Washington from 2019, 2020, Oregon from last year, and really any game you get a glimpse of what I'm capable of, really. But those two for sure, Washington and Oregon.
Nahshon, in that Oregon game, you made an interception where you kind of came off of your man to make a pick. I don't know if you remember the play that I'm referencing in particular, but in terms of
definitely
making plays, so take me through, if you can, that play and kind of just your philosophy in terms of being able to get your hands on the ball.
Well, for me, getting my hands on the ball is the number one thing, especially me transitioning from receiver to DB. I like having the ball in my hands, so any chance I get, I'm just going after the ball. But, yeah, that specific play, my coach, Coach Blue, he wanted me to follow Johnny Johnson at that point of the game because Oregon kind of tends to throw to him when they're down or when they feel like they got to get themselves out of a hole. So I followed him. And then on that play, he was sort of kind of just running me off. And I was in phase, got my eyes back, seen the ball was a little overthrown to the slot number 30, kind of peeled off and got up and got the ball and set my team up for a big win.
Did you speak to Dan Quinn directly before today?
No, didn't. No indication that I'd be in Dallas. Me and my agent Ryan Williams, we talked about Dallas pulling the trigger. And I was literally sitting down and I'm looking at the Denver pick and I'm like, hopefully Dallas calls me. And I get the call from a Texas number and I already knew what it was.
Why was Dallas on your radar? Just because of the scheme?
Yeah, the scheme, that scheme, that family, and just my build. I kind of look at myself as kind of like a more athletic and agile Richard Sherman. So, yeah, that scheme, it just fits perfect.
That's quite the comparison. Is he someone whose game you modeled yourself after?
Definitely. Just his ability to slow the game down and kind of see all the pieces kind of come together before the play even starts. He's definitely one of my role models.
Yes, sir.
So the Cowboys last year didn't have a very good defense. They allowed their franchise record for points. The first 5 picks here so far have been nothing but defensive guys. What message do you think that they're trying to send by bringing you guys in?
That we're gonna bring some more life, more turnovers, and definitely we'll get a 6th championship.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Take care. Have fun.